Hi, this is VSG Bettie. I am 5.5 weeks post-op from having a vertical sleeve gastrectomy. Today I weigh, excuse me, I have a bit of a cold, 194.2. The day of my surgery I was 215.8, so about 21.5 pounds in 5.5 weeks, which isn't bad. I started last January at 238 pounds. So all in all, I've lost just over 40 pounds. So I wanted to give you, it's been a little bit since I've done a video, and my friend Mike, VSG Bear, is religious. And he is on me, and he is my FitnessPal stalker to make sure that I am staying on track, as he had the procedure as well just 5 days before I did. So I have been having some problems. So truth be told, I am having trouble eating very much, as well as fluids. My fluid intake is maybe only 20 ounces at best, 30 if I'm lucky. Maybe I get to 32, and that's difficult. My protein is between 20 and 30 grams at this point, as I have been 2 weeks ago I was having extreme pain at my surgery site where they removed the stomach, where they actually pulled the stomach out, and it was causing excruciating burning pain across my abdomen. And so moving hurt, going to work hurt, everything hurt. So I went to the doctor. They did an emergency CT to make sure I did not have a hernia. Thankfully I did not. It was just nerve pain. As the doctor explained it, my nerves were trying to rejoin. However, they were not being successful. And he just explained to me that it would continue doing so until either they reconnected or they gave up. But in the long run, I really wouldn't notice very much because we have so many nerves already. So fast forward a couple days from that appointment, 2 actually, and I started to come down with a cold, which you can hear maybe a little bit, and you'll probably hear me sniff or cough or clear my throat as I do this video, so excuse me in advance. But I came down with a cold 2 days after my CT scan, and I am one of those people who, my nose doesn't technically run per se, but I get postnasal drip. And so one of the problems I was having, and this is going to be a little gross, so I'm sorry, is that instead of my snot running out of my nose, it runs down the back of my throat and goes into my stomach. Well, for those of us who've had the procedure, we all know we have a 2 ounce basically stomach, and my stomach was filling with snot instead of food. So I didn't realize this until a couple days later. I was eating some chicken and I was in horrendous pain all through my chest right here, and I thought it was like the worst heartburn I'd ever have. And then I just thought, oh, this must be what it's like to be, when you eat too much, when you're full. And I threw up within a few minutes. Just happened. It didn't really hurt very much or anything, and since there's no stomach acid, it wasn't very bad, and I immediately started to feel better. However, I realized that half of the contents of what I threw up had been the postnasal drip that had run down the back of my throat. So it happened again the next day. So then I called my doctor. I tried everything, Sudafed, Benadryl, allergy medications, and nothing will dry me up. So I called and asked them what they suggested, because it was causing me such problems being able to keep anything down. And wasn't too happy with the response I got. The response I got was kind of just like, well, in my 5 years at this clinic, nobody's ever called and told me they've had this problem. So apparently I am a medical marvel of just weird dysfunction, but doing well. I'm healthy. I've been a little bit surprised that they haven't been more concerned with my fluid or protein intake, but I haven't been able to have the dairy, so the protein shakes haven't been working really well. I've even tried the nectar lemonade, but my taste buds are so off being congested on top of the changes from the surgery that it's just kind of been a constant struggle. So I'm trying to get my protein in through eggs, a little bit of cheese, just a little bit of dairy, some peanut butter, chicken, beans, fish, just really anything I can to kind of get past this hurdle. So a couple things I did find is being regular, so going to the bathroom on a regular basis, is not all that easy. I mean, it's becoming easier now that I'm eating food, but it's not all that easy. So I got these FiberWell gummies, just take 2 a day, and they're delicious. They taste kind of like gummy bears, and they're sugar-free, by the way. I got these in my local commissary, but I think they sell them at Walmart, or you could really get any gummy fiber, as my nutritionist said. These are just the ones that were available to me, and it has helped me be more regular. So I do go almost daily. I have a bowel movement almost daily. So to me, that's a step in the right direction from not having to go to force yourself to go. This just gives a little extra boost so that you're able to go. And I've just really been struggling trying to find ways to get my fluid in. My friend Mike VSG Bear is he's taking me out to eat sometime this week or next week. We're gonna get together very soon to have a post-surgical share a kids meal. But he's able to eat and consume way more fluids than I am, and it just astonishes me because I don't understand why he can do it and I can't do it. And I see several other people's videos where they seem to not have a problem getting their fluids in, but for some reason I do. So I do have my follow-up today with my doctor. He just called actually and changed my appointment from Thursday to this afternoon, which is good because I'm taking my kids to Disneyland tomorrow. We're gonna play hooky for the day, and hopefully the crowds will be gone. So we'll see how that goes. I'm happy to report that Disneyland does sell hummus, so that may be some of my go-to protein while I'm there and the kids are snacking on churros or popcorn or whatever. But yeah, I really have had a lot of support from my friend Mike, and then my friends Jasper and Jared, who they're just my godsends. We all sell Tupperware together, and they're amazing. And my husband and my kids and my parents and family have all been great. And I have a few other friends who had gone through the procedure before I did. So I text them with all my silly questions like, oh, when can I take a bath? Or when am I allowed to have coffee? I did try a decaf latte from Skinny Latte from Starbucks yesterday, and that was delicious, and it did stay down. So that was 10 ounces of fluids, and it also had 6 grams of protein from the non-fat milk. So it was a little, get a little bit of both in at the same time. So and then have that flavor that you've missed for a few months, since I didn't have it before surgery either. But I've been looking through old, not really that old, but photos of me from the recent past, and trying to see a big difference. People see a big difference when they see me. I still am not quite seeing that big difference for myself. So I'm going to show you guys a picture from September of last year. It's my husband and I, and we're at the khaki ball. It's a military function, and maybe you guys can tell me if you see the difference. So let's see. Whoops, wait, there we go. So this is my husband and I. You can see why I am VSG Bettie. My character for Tupperware, I am a pinup girl, and her name is Betty Bakes a Lot. So that's how I chose my YouTube handle. My real name is actually Jamie, but so this is my husband and I, and you tell me. I mean, I do see some differences. I think my arms have maybe gone down some, not quite as much as I'd like, but it all comes in time. So I would love to hear your feedback on what you think, if you see the difference. To me, I kind of still look the same. I look a little different. Maybe I should try the dress on again, and we'll do a reshoot and we'll see what happens. But anyway, I wanted to give you all a video, give you an update, say thank you to everybody for your support. I appreciate the fact that there is a community of people out there sharing videos with their ideas, their taste tests, their struggles, to know that we're not alone. So I do appreciate each and every one of you in this community, and those of you who support those of us who have decided to change our way of life through surgery. Some of us medically necessary, some of us because we know what our future entails if we don't take control now and take our life back now and begin to lose weight while we're still young, and we can reverse some of the damage we've done to our bodies. So anyway, thank you very much. I am off to the doctor and then the happiest place on earth. So maybe I'll do another video and let you all know how Disneyland went. I know I'm going to get a lot of exercise in. There should be several rides that I can ride. There's very few rides at Disneyland I should have a problem with. And I'll let you know what my doctor says. So thanks so much, and I will talk to everybody later.